Oh, good morning. It's time to go to the gym, so instead I'm doing a video. It's been a week since I gave you a video, and it's been a while since I did one of these. I think I swore I was never doing this again, but you go check my past videos. I can't keep up with my lies to you people. I've got another Brothers Grimm story for you. Hello. I am still not through this anthology of Brothers Grimm. Every night for bedtime reading, I pick it up and I turn off the light going, seriously? Every time. The Brothers Grimm are wacky. This one I'm going to start telling you now today. This is going to be 7 videos over the next month. This one is called The Man of Iron. Now, I do not know if it is the source material for the Marvel franchise, Iron Man franchise, and maybe it is. I haven't gotten to the end, so maybe there's going to be yet another twist. It's like, and then he became a superhero, and that could happen in Brothers Grimm. Once upon a time, there was a king who had a forest behind his kingdom, and he loved to go hunting in it. One day, one of his huntsmen went into the forest and did not come back. So he sent a couple other huntsmen the next day, and they did not come back. So then he sends all the huntsmen and their dogs in there, and none of them come back. So everyone's forbidden to go into the forest. I say burn it down, but that's not what the king says. I'm not the king. So nobody goes in the forest. Time passes, and this huntsman shows up from someplace and says, listen, I'm brave, I'm cool, I'm going in that forest, I'll do it. And the king says, it's your funeral. So the huntsman and his dog go in there. Dog sees an animal and races after it, and the man races after the dog, and there's a deep pool, and the dog's on the edge of it, and a naked arm comes up out of the pool and grabs the dog and pulls him down. So the huntsman runs back, gets 2 other guys with pails, and they go back and they drain this pool. I don't know where they drain it to, but they drain it. And at the bottom is... Okay, now we have to read this part because it's just too real to say out loud. Okay, wait a minute. Thereupon they entered the forest. Yeah, okay, guy. They came to the bottom. They found a wild man whose body was brown like rusty iron, and his hair hung over his face down to his knees. They bound him with cords and led him away to the king, who caused an immense iron cage to be fixed in the courtyard, and forbade anyone on pain of death to open the door to the cage, of which the queen had to keep the key in her charge. They do a lot of run-on sentences. That's why we get along so well. And after this time, anyone can go back into that forest. Well, how nice for them. So, okay, there's a wild man in an iron cage out in the courtyard. The king has an 8-year-old son, the prince, who's out there playing in the courtyard with his golden ball. There's a lot of golden balls in these fairy tales. I think that royalty only had one toy back then. It was a golden ball. The Princess and the Frog, she's crying because her golden ball went into a pond. She's crying over a golden ball. Get over it. Prince is out there playing with his golden ball. It rolls into Iron Man's cage. I don't even know why he's called Iron Man, because he's rusty like iron or because he's in an iron cage, but there he is. Hey, can I have my ball back? No, not unless you open the door. I can't. Next day, same thing. Can I have the ball? Open the cage. No. Third day, of course. Okay, I sneak up to Mom's room, get the key, open the cage. Iron Man says, here's your ball, peace out, and he leaves. No, wait, come back, Iron Man. I'll get in big-ass trouble if you do. Oh, really? Yoink! Takes the prince, puts him on his shoulders, and walks him back into the forest to his pond. He goes back to his pool. You're going to live with me here in the woods now. Creepy, creepy. And here's the deal. You're going to sit by this pond, and you're going to make sure that nothing falls in it, because it will besmirch and besoil the waters. And I'll come back and check on you. Okay, says the little prince. He's hanging out. He yanked his finger when he opened the cage door, so it's like janky or something. So, I need to cool it. He puts it in the pond. Uh-oh. Glang, glang, glang. His finger turns to gold. Iron Man comes back. What are you doing? Nothing. There's nothing to see behind my back with my finger. Yeah, I know what you did. I see your gold finger, but I'm going to forgive you this time. But I'm going to come back tomorrow, and you better just sit by this water. Okay. My hand hurts. I'm so stupid. I'm going to Glang, glang, glang. Golden hand. Oh, my God. What did you do? Nothing. Yeah, you did. I'm going to forgive you one more time, because things happen in threes. Next day, sitting by the pool. For some reason, the prince is gazing at it because he's bored. He's looking at his face in the water, and his long, beautiful hairs touch the water, turning his entire hairs to gold. Now, I don't know if it turned to gold like it's 50 pounds of gold on his head now, or golden, but it's gold. Uh-oh. He binds it up with, like, leaves or something, I guess, because he's sitting by a pond. Wild Man comes back. What's with this? I'm trying a new look. What's with the turban? I'm trying something new. No, you're not. I know what you did. Now you can't stay with me anymore. You have to go out in the world and wander. Well, why doesn't he wander back to his parents is my question, but he doesn't. He's just going to go wander. And Wild Man says to him, though, if you ever need anything, come back here and ask me, and I'll give it to you. Well, come right back and say, hey, listen, I need something. What? I need to go back to my parents, bitch. Anyways, that's the first part. So our poor little prince with the golden hair bound up in something so nobody can see it, and a golden hand, which no one is talking about anymore, is wandering in the world. To be continued.